As the public started to focus on whether the Wuhan Institute of Virology leaked the CCP virus, the institute's official website secretly deleted some references and photos in April. Commentators believe that the Chinese Communist Party wants to shift the blame by eliminating evidence. On May 3rd, the British Daily Mail reported on photos showing Wuhan scientists handling bats without any safety precautions at the Wuhan Institute of Virology, Wuhan P4 laboratory. The evidence has been systematically deleted from its official website. These photos show that during a series of processes in catching, sampling, and then dissecting and analyzing bats in the laboratory, Wuhan scientists wore minimal protective equipment while handling the deadly bats. The report pointed out that the Wuhan virus laboratory is trying to cover up something. Scientists around the world now suspect that the virus leakage was caused by improper handling of deadly bat samples by the Wuhan lab. However, the photos showing how staff there handled the bats disappeared, raising alarm. Lai Jianping, Master of International Law from China University of Political Science and Law, said,
"These photos were everywhere before. Now they're quietly taking these photos down. Then there is only one explanation. They are afraid of being found out. If you pull all the photos together, you'll be able to see a picture of the entire Wuhan P4 laboratory. The lab can't escape responsibility for this matter."
In addition, it appears to have also removed all references to visit in March 2018 by Rick Switzer, a science and technology expert from the U.S. Embassy in Beijing. It is reported that after visiting the Wuhan virus laboratory, Switzer warned the U.S. Department of State about the risks of experiments on bats. The diplomats mentioned that the lab seriously lacked properly trained technicians and investigators. Dr. Xiao En, a former virology researcher at the U.S. Army Research Institute, said,
They, the CCP, know that this is a loophole. That's why they delete those pictures to avoid being further investigated. They also removed the photos of a U.S. science and technology expert, Rick Switzer's visit to the lab. This will only remind people of the warning that Switzer brought up after visiting the lab.
Although the Wuhan Institute of Virology admits that the experiment is risky, it is written on the website. The laboratory's research object is highly pathogenic microorganisms. Once the test tube for storing viruses is opened in the laboratory, it is like opening a Pandora's box. UK Mail on Sunday reported that a shocking picture from the Wuhan lab in April shows that the seal on the door of a refrigerator storing 1,500 different virus strands was broken. This means that there may have been a problem of virus leakage from that refrigerator. Dr. Xiao En also pointed out that in order to prevent the public from questioning the safety of the Wuhan virus laboratory, the CCP deleted all the relevant information internally and tried to shrink responsibilities externally. Xiao En said,
In general, what the CCP fears the most is that the world conducts investigations into CCP's cover-up of the outbreak and whether COVID-19 virus was leaked from the Wuhan lab. That's why they're actively blaming others, the US, France, or Italy, you name it.
Xiao En believes that if the CCP wants to eliminate the evidence and blame others to achieve the goal of not being held accountable, it is their wishful thinking. Because of the pandemic, most of the affected countries began to awaken and reflect upon their past relationships with the CCP. Xiao En said,
So now people realize that it's a mistake to cooperate with the CCP on the aspect of public health. Even further cooperating with the CCP is a mistake. They see the entire country get hurt during the pandemic caused by the CCP's cover-up. They feel that the CCP must be held accountable and pay for all the losses.
The Australian Daily Telegraph reported on May 4th that a 15-page research document obtained by the Saturday Telegraph pointed out that the CCP silenced doctors who spoke out and destroyed evidence of the Wuhan lab after the virus outbreak at the end of last year. British Defence Minister Ben Wallace said on May 4th that the CCP still needs to clarify questions about the origins of the worldwide crisis caused by the spread of the CCP virus. At a press briefing held at the White House on April 30th, President Trump said that he had a high degree of confidence that the coronavirus outbreak originated from a laboratory in China, but he could not disclose any details at that time. The CCP's propaganda mouthpieces have always been denying that the CCP virus is from China. However, more and more countries have started to question the origins of the CCP virus and shifted their focus on the Wuhan P4 laboratory.